Yeah, just hop right in the middle.
I'm hurry.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
All right, thank you, ma'am. How are you doing today?
I'm trying to make it.
Okay. And what's your name, ma'am?
My name's Margarita.
And how old are you, Margarita?
I'm 55.
Okay. And how long have you been homeless for?
Oh my God, I'd say off and on for 5 years. It's like the government's not trying to.
Are you from Houston?
Yes, I was born here in Houston.
How long did you say you'd been homeless for again?
For almost 5 years.
And what's it like being homeless out here in Houston?
Oh my God, it's bad. It's terrible. I mean, you get the gunfires, you get the gangsters you don't know walking back and forth. You get people robbing people, taking off with gas. You get people just like me doing my sign. You have a lot of men going like, well, you want to make some extra money. You want to, you know what I mean? They just want to treat women like dogs.
Okay. And you said they offered you extra money. What kind of things they offering you extra money for?
They want sex. They want sex because I'm holding my sign that says "Please help." It says any change is a blessing, and they'll give me like $5, and then they'll say you want to make some extra money, and then that's just meaning to go with them or have sex, and that's just not right. Because I'm like, no, thank you. I have God. I've been there, done that in my past, and my past, and my past. But it's hard being out here in the streets. You never know when you're gonna get run over or shot, killed, or just accidentally. Anyway, like I said, get run over.
Okay. So you feel like you're in a lot of danger every day?
I know I'm in danger every day, but like I said, I say my prayers and I leave it in God's hands.
Yes, ma'am. And what kind of things are you doing to try and stay safe in such a dangerous situation?
Well, I mean, I hang around where there's a lot of people, like the stores, and I know there's a lot of traffic and a lot of people around there. But you go around the corner to a convenience store like this, for example, and even with this good neighborhood, it's dangerous. You got them bad people out here trying to break in other places and trying to do other things. Just people mugging people on the streets.
Okay.
So that's dangerous too. They do that a lot. I see that happen a lot. And by the time the officers get there, they're all gang related out there. So they're running from the officers, even the ones that are hurt.
So if something bad were to happen to you, you think the police wouldn't be able to help until it was too late?
Well, unless they're nearby, but even some of those places, the officers, there's places that they take their time going to.
Do you feel like they take extra time and have less urgency just because of the situation you're in?
Exactly.
Okay, so they're just like, if we have time, we'll get to her, but if we don't...
Yes, because they're not rushing that quickly to get, like I said, you can hear gunshots, especially like on New Year's and 4th of July. You know, there's more gunshots than fireworks.
Really?
Yes, there is. And there's a lot of them, and then people shooting up in the air, and you never know when you can shoot somebody accidentally or just people shooting other people. It's just crazy.
How did you become homeless?
I was being abusive. I mean, I was being abused, and then my husband was abusing me, my baby's daddy. First it started with my parents, and then it started with my baby's daddies, and then just, like I said, off and on, I've just been homeless for 5 years.
So this is since you left a domestic violence situation?
From my ex, yeah. Now for my family, when I left my family, I was living in Alvin, Texas, but I was born in Houston. But I ran away when I was 13. So that's a whole different story right here. Yeah, that's a whole different my stuff. It's been hard anywhere on the streets, especially Houston.
Can you walk me through a normal day in your life? Just kind of what it looks like?
A normal day would be, oh my God, I hadn't had one of those in a while. Just waking up, actually. Just waking up and getting ready. Go. They have the churches where you can go to take showers and stuff and change your clothes, and then you're back on the streets unless you want to get on a homeless list. But no, just walking from anywhere I'm coming from, it's dangerous. And people are even speeding around here. They don't care. Like a road right here, the smaller ones where you pick me up at, they're just going by real fast. They don't care about the lights or anything else. They just want to go. Anybody walking the crosswalk that's lit for them to walk, they're in dangerous too, because them people just don't want to stop.
Do you feel like there are any resources for people who are homeless to kind of help them become successful?
Okay, yes, there is. There's quite a few of them, and I've been calling, but they're all full. Like the Haven, like the Haven for Hope. They got that. They got Star of Hope. They got Salvation Army. They're all full, and I'm trying to get out of all this, but they're full. And according to one of the ladies, I'm not gonna say who, but anyway, according to her, some people, homeless people, or just some people, they want to stay out from the cold. Sometimes it's just helping the wrong people because they're giving them government funds, and they're giving them food stamps, and the people just get up and leave once they get all that, an address and ID. That's what they do, and I've heard so many of them do it. And while people like me, I'm not trying to think I'm better than them, but I'm trying to get into a shelter. And I can't because they're full, and now that it's going to be winter, it's going to be even more full because all these people are trying to get off the streets.
What are you doing now that it's getting colder to stay warm? Do you have a storage unit or anything like that?
No, I have a friend that said I could stay there, and I could stay over there every now and then, but they have I don't mind following the rules, but I mean, in order for me to come out and try to do something to work or because I can clean houses, I can do that, I can do the houses, and I can flag my sign. That'll get me through a little bit of the day. I know I hadn't been on food stamps, but I was thinking about going to Star Hope and everything. They're supposed to help you get all that, and I don't think they can help you get on that anymore because they're taking away all of that. The president's taking away the food stamps, a lot of different things.
How do you feel about the current political administration that we have and our president?
Oh my God, I don't know. He was good and now he's bad, and he's good and bad. They need to vote him out. That's what they need to do. No, the president. No, I've never seen him do one good thing.
Okay.
I don't even know why he was voted for, really. Well, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people with their own opinions, but he's been doing good, and then he'll do bad, and I don't know.
Have you ever struggled with any addictions to alcohol or drugs?
Yes, alcohol and marijuana and cocaine. I did that, but I mean, I'm okay with that now because I used to be an alcoholic, and I used to shake and throw up, and I could not eat unless I had a beer. But I'm not struggling with that anymore because I'm doing that. I have the anxiety pills now, so that's supposed to calm all that. But I still need my high blood pressure pills and everything else, but that's hard to do. Hard to get when you've been released from state jail and you don't have an address to get your card ID and your card, social security card.
How long were you in the state jail for?
2 years. Yeah, 2 years.
And if you don't mind me asking, how did you end up there?
That's assault with a deadly weapon. That's not my first one.
How difficult was it to get off of the alcohol? Because I know you said you've kicked it.
It was hard. It was hard. And then like I said, when I went to state jail, I got put on my medication that I should have had to begin with, but couldn't go out to get, and just different ways, no vehicles and no way of getting to the Department of Human Services, and not having the right legal papers, and it's hard to even get those to make it without an address and everything.
Your assault with a deadly weapon. Do you mind telling me a little more about that? Was it self-defense?
Yes, it was self-defense, but I always seem to go to jail because he's the one that wants to start saying that I did this. He don't have a bad record, but I do. So yeah, that was easy for them to believe. But the one time I did get self-defense, and that was a good one.
And was this involved with your ex-husband?
Yes, my baby daddy. Yeah, my baby daddy.
If you could change one thing about the situation that you're in right now that you think would bring you the most immediate relief, what do you think you would change?
Just being able to get in the shelter easier without, shelters shouldn't be full on, not all of them.
Okay, so having like the social services more readily available?
Yes, because it helps them. People that really need it, some of them will get it, but not all of them, because, I don't know, you got so many people taking advantage of the government, and it makes it it makes it hard for all of us, and just different things. I mean, just mainly just a help, a push to where, I can get there and I know I'm gonna make it.
If somebody were watching this and they were maybe a little bit younger, a little bit older, What piece of advice would you give to them?
Oh my God, just stay in school. Stay in school and just be good. Listen and learn.
Wait, and do you
Yeah,
think that...
and pray, say your prayers every day, because God's the only one that's going to guide you through everything.
Yes, ma'am. And do you think that everyone should go to college, or do you think after high school is enough?
And after high school's enough for some people, but yes, people should go to college, because then they have a career and a stable life, regardless of what might happen. And they have that stable life right there. Yes, they should go to college. Yeah, definitely, because unless you go to college, there's some places you can't get into. Some people can't get into different places because they just made it to high school and quit after that. But yeah, it's important to go to college and do everything that you need. That's what everybody's having to do.
And if today was our last day on Earth, what would you want to instill in anybody around you or the people watching this video?
If it was the last day,
Yes, what message would you want to leave the world?
oh God, just believe in God. God's got your back regardless of what. God's got you.
Okay.
And just stay focused and listen and learn. Try to do as good as you possibly can. Be as good as you can every day. Every day, because you got to be aware of everything. People that are really trying to hurt you and not help you. The ones that are trying to help you, you think are trying to hurt you. And just do the best you can to survive. Just listen and learn. I pray to God about everything. And get involved in all the community things, because it's very helpful.
Has your faith in God helped you stay strong during these tough times?
Yes, exactly that. That's why people go when they go, Margarita, you gonna go out there and do your sign right now? I say, yeah. She goes, it's dark, girl. You know, it's crazy. I said, I have God. God's my armor. He's my armor, so I'm not afraid. It's my time to go. It's my time to go. But I'm not suicidal either. But I do believe in God a lot, so I have comfort and whatever. And just not being afraid. Everybody's a kid. We get scared every now and then, but I leave my life in God's hands. So just knowing that He's shielding me with His armor and blessing me financially and helping me, feeding me, and giving me places to where I can go shower and get some clothes that I can't afford, it's a good thing. So there are a community out there that will help you, and it won't turn their back on you. And there are a lot of bad things, especially bad things out here, but just give it to God. Listen and learn.
Yes, ma'am. And do you feel like God has provided for you?
Yes. And it's getting better and better. I just gotta be still and let God continue to. He's doing everything for a reason. And just like now, okay, it's so hot out there when I'm doing my sign, and it's different because you're in a vehicle and you got the AC. But out there doing that sign, I'm thinking, oh my God, I get almost 75 cents to $1, not each in every car, but every other car. And I gotta be out there for sometimes 3 or 4 hours just trying to make $20. But like I said, you got those bad people out there too. But I give it to God, and He bless him, just like with this interview right now. And that's a good thing right here. That's helping me a lot.
You said sometimes you're working 3 to 4 hours just to make $20?
Just to make that. Yeah, I'm talking about flagging my sign. Yeah, just doing that. Because you got people that are trying to get home and they're in a hurry. They don't have time to stop, or they don't want to pull out their money. A lot of people don't have their money in cash anymore, and they're on cards. So there's a lot of different reasons why. I mean, it's mainly my fault for not going to college or staying in school, and just a lot of things. But I don't blame it on anybody. I used to blame it on God, but I don't even do that. I know now.
Okay, so you feel like it's a result of choices you've made over the course of your life?
Yes, that's exactly what it is. But sometimes you make the wrong choices, and it's hard to get out of that. But like I said, it will happen, depending on the government and where you live, and just community things that are open for you.
This job flagging your sign, do you feel like that's a difficult thing to do?
It is, and it's also embarrassing because, I mean, you know what, I might be embarrassed sometimes, but that's just when I see some of my friends that I used to go to school with, but that's just a whole different thing. But I mean, it helps me get through the day sometimes, but like I said, it's so hot out there or something. And it's fixing to be real cold. But, I mean, things are going to change. I know they will. I'm just waiting on God.
And how long are you usually out every day when you're
almost,
working?
yeah, I try to stay in the 2 to 3 hours just to try to make as much as I can. But sometimes it's just too hot, so I just got to go inside one of these little 24-hour stores or just go into the shade, anything to try to survive out here. It's just so hot in the evening.
Are you usually in this area, or do you go all
Yes,
around?
yes. I'm in this area, and I'm way out in the Braeswood, and I'm just pretty much out. But mainly over here, because I know a lot of people over here.
What are you working towards, or what do you think you need to do to get into a position where you can have a place to live and a stable job?
Yes, sir. I did not mean to interrupt you. Keep on trying to get to the shelters, trying to get myself in. I'm just waiting for them to say okay. Like even Star of Hope. That was one of my main ones. That one is Salvation Army. Well, Salvation Army was one of the main ones, but one of the main ones I wanted to get into because you have a lot of Bible studies to do and just things like that has to do with God. And then the Star of Hope, but like I said, they're full. They're all full. So if they had just one opening, I think that would change my life for a long time, forever, really.
Yes, ma'am. Do you feel like it's the stability that provides that allows you to, that's going to allow you to succeed moving forward?
Well, I mean, yes, in a way, yes. Yes, it will. It will, because I'll have everything that I need. And I'll be off the streets, and yes, and I'm grateful for everything, so yes. I'm just trying to get into a shop.
Have they told you how long the wait will be until you can get a spot there?
They don't tell you how long the wait is. They don't tell you that. All they do is say that they don't have an opening right now, and then they're like, just call back, and keep on calling until we have an opening and let you know.
So you just have to keep calling until you get lucky?
Yes, and I don't even have a phone, so I mean, even that's hard. And by the time you get through the line, whoever's letting you use the phone and getting impatient already, and just I need my phone. I need to come on. Oh my God. It's just different. That lady that was sleeping on the side of the road over there, she's one of my friends, so I'm trying to make sure that she's okay also.
Well, here you are, ma'am. Here's this. And I do appreciate you for your time and your insight on a situation not everybody has a lot of information about.